Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hey everybody, this is the Digital Asset Investor. I got something today via email that kind of blew my mind, and I think it might blow your mind too, unless somebody else has talked about this. I received this from DAV NYC at DAV_NYC. And I'm going to delete things as I go because these Forbes websites tend to slow my computer down. But I just want to show you. Recently, a lot of us we've seen all of these FUD articles about, and they're all coming out of Forbes, a lot of them. They've all got contributing editors that are starting these pieces out. This one is from Francis Coppola. Ripple has signed up a bank to use XRP for payments. So what? Okay, this one right here was, this one is data shows Ripple XRP might have a serious problem. I meant to show this one first. January 24th. Okay, then this one came next, and that is Ripple has signed up a bank to use XRP for payments. So what? Francis Coppola. Then, and that was on January 29th. Then the next one, these all have just been coming out here recently. And then the next one is by the same lady. There is no such thing as dormant funds in banking. Now remember, a contributor, that means that Forbes is paying them to write these articles, or somebody's paying them. I don't know how that business works exactly, but these are people that are being paid to write articles. And I don't know how all that works. All I'm doing right now is I am floating out an idea that was given to me by the guy I just showed you. And the question is does Forbes have a huge conflict of interest going on? It's just a question mark that I'm throwing out there. This one was from February 15th, the end of Ripple. I mean, I just can't believe there's a coincidence that all of these negative articles are flooding out of Forbes. This one was on March 1st. Is Ripple a scam? There's at least 2 or 3 contributors. It makes you wonder, why are all these different contributors just coming out of the woodwork trying to write articles that are negative towards Ripple or XRP? So what the guy sent me is this. And this is an article from the New York Post back on July 18th, 2014. Forbes magazine sold to Asian investor group. Now, the first thing that should pop into your mind is a question mark. What goes on in Asia more than anything in the cryptocurrency industry? Well, Bitcoin is mined out of Asia. China is the largest mining. I think 80% of Bitcoin is mined out of China. And here's my question for you. Which people in the cryptocurrency space, which people in the digital asset space would have the largest incentive to go after Ripple and XRP? And the answer to that is very obvious. It's Bitcoin people. Or, more specifically, anyone who believes in proof of work, that is, mined digital assets, and thinks, and more specifically, anyone that thinks that if XRP got a foothold, because it's done with consensus and not with proof of work, anyone who truly believes in proof of work knows that would be the death of proof of work, is for XRP to really take hold, and for people to realize that XRP is the true decentralized digital asset. So back to this article. Forbes magazine sold to an Asian investor group, and that was in July 18th, 2014. Down here, the new ownership team is led by Hong Kong-based integrated asset management founded by I'm not even going to try to say that. Another investor with a significant stake is Singapore businessman Wayne Shea, I guess is how you'd say that, the co-founder of Asus Tech Computer. What is Asus Tech Computer? Does that sound familiar to you? It is Asus. And do you know what Asus makes? Asus B2, this is just one example, Asus B250 mining expert motherboard for cryptocurrency mining. Do you know what kind of cryptocurrency you can mine? That would be proof of work. You cannot mine XRP. XRP is done with consensus. One very smart play for somebody with a lot of power would be to own media companies, and you could easily direct them in a direction to attack your enemies. But at a minimum, what I'm saying, because Asus is all over the place when it comes to cryptocurrency, I'm not saying that this guy is somehow intentionally doing this. I'm saying that at a minimum, this guy's ownership in Forbes creates a big conflict of interest. And that is something worthy of looking at. This is just another thing. New Asus partnership allows users to mine crypto with idle GPU power. So Asus is in the mining game. There's a definite, obvious stake in the game. Now, I don't even know if this guy still owns this. But even if he doesn't own any of Asus, I would imagine that he's somewhere involved in the mining cryptocurrency. If this was his business, it's just a question I think needs to be asked. I'm the digital asset investor. I'm not an investment advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please subscribe and hit the like button and tell your friends and family to ask the question, is there a conflict of interest? Thank you for listening.